So, Tyler, how you feeling today, bud?
Um, pretty s- pretty good.
Eh, Um,
How about yourself?
I'm doing decent, thank you. We're just gonna ask you a couple questions about how it was through IMS, and then we'll have your team owner come up here, and then will be it. And then if Limes wants to fucking join us, then that'd be nice.
I like 2 seconds.
Oh, okay. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Tyler. Let's start with the first question. Okay. Let's see here. Is there a race where you felt you and the car were completely in sync?
Um, by probably North Wilkesboro.
Okay, can you elaborate?
Right. I didn't even start in pole. Fastest during practice, and I got 2 warnings, but that doesn't really matter. But I I went from last and I went to first and I won the first stage. It was like that, and I did it again. I just felt in sync with the car. And I just knew what I was doing.
Okay. Okay.
So, guys,
That
someone's casting.
okay. Um let's move on to the next question. Limes, you should probably sit on the couch because
Oh, okay.
okay. Let's go on to the next question. How does knowing people believe in you affect your confidence on track?
Makes me not
Well, I'm
just
hey, hey,
wish. What?
buddy, bucko. You're not
What?
you're not in that seat. I'm asking Tyler. You can
Oh, I'm down.
wait your turn, my friend. I'm asking Tyler questions first, and I'm gonna give Rizan when he gets back, and then you can go last.
What was the question?
Um, how does knowing people believe in you affect your confidence on track?
Well, I don't think it really does because of what my racing career's been through, you know? Like I started off with a terrible team and I was just hopped around teams. So I didn't like if people didn't believe in me, I still found out how to get consistent results with a car or no team.
All right, all right. That's actually a pretty good answer. Um, let's go with this one. Um, how has pressure helped sharpen your performance rather than hurt it?
Pressure sharp. I think it made me put faster laps down because when I can see someone, I like I zone in on one target, so that makes me just get up to them, but and yeah, so it just helps me get faster and just locking on one target and one goal.
Hmm. I see. I see. Okay. Um, moving on. Let's go with this. How has confidence on how much confidence does it give you knowing the team can adapt mid race?
Um, Gives me a lot of confidence because like you might have a terrible let's for instance, you might have a terrible stage, right? Stage one, you're just in the backpack. You just have nothing to give, and then it's just you just have to when your team is around you, you can just gain some spots, gain some confidence, and some like for instance, you could be up in second all of a sudden, and you gain that confidence back, to put some laps down and learn the track better, and you stay up there for the entire race.
Mm-hmm. All right. Um. Okay. Um. What's something you understand about racing now that you didn't 4 years ago?
Um, that a team has to do a lot with just besides like drafting tracks because you would always get in other leagues that I was in, you would always get with your teammate and like some of like your like friend teams that helps you like stay manufactured, and then like the rest of the year you just don't care about them. But IMS, it's like we help each other on drafting tracks, we help each other on short track, we help each other get our best result. So if one person's not having their best, they help the other person have their best. Or if someone's having their best, they help the other people out. We don't leave anyone behind.
That's yeah. I'll tell you that's true. Okay. Next question here. How has your approach to race management changed your first season with the team?
First season with my team, well, I didn't know a lot of people on the team because there's only basically Limes and Reese at that time. So I was just there. I just signed because I needed a team. And I raced one race and I saw I liked like they weren't I didn't know where they were. So I still but it was just over time that it grew on me. So it was like my race management was like terrible at first because I didn't know what the heck I was doing like in some of the leagues. But now it's like I had people around me that actually do right that shaped me into a better racer and gave me more confidence and just gave me tips on things I needed to do.
Hmm. Okay, that's really good. I feel like some people can use that and move on. Okay, one final question for you. How do you balance aggression and patience now compared to year one?
Patience and aggression. Patience. Year one, I had a lot because I was new. I just new to I was trying to just get into the league, you know. It like with the team, like that first season and then the next season when IMS came, I was just trying to get myself into it and just like be like a known driver that was patient and not aggressive and try to be clean as I can. But then when you are the patient driver, you get pushed around a lot. But you don't want to push other people around because you might look bad. So over time, my aggression built up, and I would say I was the person pushing people around before they could push me around.
All right. Well, those are all my questions for you. Thank you very much for coming here in the first place and letting me ask these questions. You may either move to the couch or you can leave. Reese Bloxy, are you back? Oh my god, you're a bit laggy. I don't know if that's me or that's you. Anyway, let's. How are you feeling today, bud?
Feeling great. Having a great day today.
That's good. That's good. I just got a few questions for you, about 15 or 15 to 10.
Damn! It's just a couple.
Yeah. Well, because you are the team owner of this amazing team, and
Very true.
we we just have. I honestly just want to give you some questions and get your thoughts on it.
Alright.
So, are you ready?
Uh huh.
Okay. How has leadership within the team evolved as it's grown?
The leadership within the team. really like finding places for people to be able to race, making sure your drivers are active, finding the drivers, finding new people, making sure everyone's happy with where they're at and are doing what they need to do to win races for the team and improve on
Hmm.
themselves. It's really,
I,
really just
I, s-
a trade of a lot of different things that you need to be able to do to run a team successfully.
yeah, I totally see that. That's a really good answer. Okay. Next question here. Um, what excites you about the next phase of this team's journey?
Um, I really like where we're at right now. Um, the people that we have are really good, the community we have, and I'm looking forward to the new leagues that we've entered. They're looking very promising. We're getting new people in to drive for us, hopefully. So I'm excited to have fresh faces and uh, fresh meat to be racing for us.
Okay, fair enough. Um, that's really good. Okay. Next question here is, um, how do setbacks early in a race affect your mindset now?
Sorry, what was that?
Um, how do setbacks early in a race affect your mindset now?
Um, Getting set back early in the race, it really sucks, especially in shorter races, like uh, like hour-long races or sprint races that are not as long as most of the endurance ones. It makes it really hard to come back from it, especially depending on the league. If there's no safety cars or cautions, it makes it harder to catch back up and get a good result and the result that you want to see out of your team. But being able to just come back from that and get into the right mindset and be consistent always helps you get back up to a respectable spot so you lose less than you would if you just lose your head.
Mm-hmm. Right, I totally agree with that. Okay, next question I have here is, do you feel more comfortable taking risks now, or are you more calculated?
Am I more comfortable taking risks now than I was before? Um, well, I'd say back when I started racing, I was more just taking risks and just driving without really thinking about much. And now I try and stop and think about the strategy in the long run rather than just try and get to first as quick as possible and stay there. Um, Making sure you're like moving through the field quickly but cleanly so you don't lose as much time.
Yeah. Alright, I agree with that as well. Um, next question here is, what role do you play in setting the tone on race weekends?
Um, when I'm there, I'm just making sure the strategy's set up. We're all on the same page. We're ready to race, and we're all in a good mindset going into it. So we're ready to put on the best show possible for everybody and have the best result possible for ourselves.
Alright,
Just doing everything basically.
okay, okay, I see it. Um, next question, how important is it to leave a positive impression beyond results?
Um, it's important to make sure, especially as a team owner, if your team doesn't get the best result, it's important to make sure the team knows they still did good. Even if they didn't have the best result that race, they can still have a good season overall and still win a lot of things. So making sure, even if their accomplishes aren't as great as they could have been, making sure they still know that they accomplished something.
Okay. Um, just a little fun and personal question here. What is a race you'd love to do a do-over on? Like one race that you could relive.
One race that I could relive. Um, I'm gonna have to say the 24 hours of Daytona. Um, that race, it was a good race. The one of our cars won. We could have won in both classes if things just went a little bit smoother for our team overall. We ended up having to DNF one of the cars because of a mistake I made. So being able to do that again and knowing the mistakes that I would have made, would do that again 100%.
All right. Good answer. Good answer. Next question here. Where do you think this team's ceiling truly is?
The team's ceiling. Um,
Mm-hmm.
well, right now we're kind of at a ceiling. Um, I'd say sort of. We're getting there. We've really just done almost everything that you can do on this platform. So the next step would be going to sim racing and other racing leagues. So really, there's not a ceiling that I can find at this point. There's always going to be more for us to be able to do.
Uh-huh. All right. That's yeah. I really like that answer. Okay. 6 answers. Or 6 questions, I should say. All right. Number 7 here. What kind of driver do you hope fans see when they watch you race?
Um, hopefully they see a fast driver that's able to put down consistent laps, but that's always the hope and the goal. In reality, it's probably more of, depending on the league, an aggressive driver trying to make moves through the field, potentially wrecking their favorite driver, and somebody just trying to get through the race without getting wrecked or wrecking.
Okay. I see that really much in you being a pretty decent driver and also just being there when it matters, I suppose.
That's the goal.
If I would indeed it is. Um. Alright, next question here. What keeps you pushing when results don't immediately show it?
Um, the thought of just making sure you're there for your teammates, knowing that, especially on endurance leagues when there's multiple people driving one car, making sure you're not the one that's putting the team farther behind than they could be, making sure that you're able to be on pace or get on pace to help everyone else on the team have the result that they want.
Alright. I yeah, I agree with that. Um, next question is what's the most important adjustment you can make from inside the car?
Um, the most important adjustment, mostly like your head space, like what you're thinking, making sure it's not overly aggressive or out of rage, making sure you're staying calm and collected. Uh, Watching other drivers to see if there's something you can improve on to make your laps faster, to get by them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like that. Um, got 3 more questions for you. Um, how has maturity changed how you react to wins and losses?
Um, I used to get really pissed off when a race didn't go my way. Um, Used to like make the rest of my day not go as well, to be completely honest. Um, but now it's just, well, one race happened, didn't go your way. You've still accomplished all these other things that most people haven't and won't be able to in a as quick of a time as you have.
All right.
Limes in the corner.
Going back to the old childhood lesson where people don't really have as much as you have, so you should be careful for it. I like it. Um, uh, second last question here. I, no, not the one. At what point did you truly feel like the scene became home?
Um, I'd say like after the first season when we started picking up more than just a couple drivers is when I knew that this was going to be something that lasted a lot longer than I was first intending it to and expecting it to. Getting more drivers and having that community where we can just hang out outside of races and have some fun.
Mhm. Yeah, I totally see that within the background of the team and also what has happened over these years. Um. Okay. Final question. What still makes racing feel special to you over 4 years?
Um, Really, just the feeling of being in the lead and winning races is something you can't really replicate in other parts of my life, especially in game. It's like such a special feeling when you are winning a race or have won a race, especially when your teammates are there with you to celebrate with.
Hmm.
That's why
All right.
only reason I haven't retired yet.
Okay, fair enough. All right, those are all my questions for you. I am very happy that you are so, what's the right word for this?
Peace.
Sure,
What'd you say?
whatever.
Peace?
Cheese.
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 Cheese. No, cheese, sure, cheese, why not? Um, you are an amazing team owner, and I can't wait to see what this team branches on for the next year's upcoming. You may
Bug.
either duck, okay. You may either leave the studio or you can sit on the couch.
Christmas
Alright.
Eve.
Yeah, the eve of Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Um, we just got like 7 questions for you. Do you wanna do you just want to jump right in, or do you just want to talk a little bit more about your career and like your background?
I think we can jump right into the Easter egg surprise.
All right, sounds good. Um, okay.
And looking at that dance over there is not helping.
Yeah, it's not helping at all. Okay. First question for you is, how do disagreements turn into better results?
um, because we'll disagree on mistakes that we think we made, talk them out, and we'll be like, oh hey, I sucked, and then we'll be like, oh okay, so next time I'm not gonna suck, and then you improve off of the, I guess you could kind of say, constructive criticism, and you
All
get
right.
better each and every time.
Okay. That's that's a good answer. I like it. All right. Next question here is, what lesson did racing teach you outside the track?
Hmm. I don't know. This is a tough one. I guess kind of patience, I guess, because I'm more of a patient driver, and I guess I don't know, that's really all I could think of. Like, just kind of carries on. Um, I mean, I, yeah, it's about all I got. Patience. You just kind of wait for stuff to happen.
All right. Next question here is, what keeps you coming back every week?
Um, the thrill of winning. I mean, it's pretty much what everyone does. Thrilling of winning. You want to go out, you want to win races, you want to win championships. Uh, but other than winning, I guess kind of, another part of just racing with everyone else. It's always fun, just being in DC. It's fun to race with everyone else and have a nice, fun time.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's good. Next question. Um, what? How do you how do you reset after a heartbreaking finish?
Um, this is a very good question to ask me. You never really reset. I feel like you just kind of understand like the mistake you made and you just kind of learn from it, even if it's not easier said than done to fix outright. So just not take a look to my left. But it's easier said than done to fix the mistakes that you make in the past. Or not necessarily fix, just to not recreate them, but um at least for me, I've never been able to like 100% patch up my like flaws and mistakes I make towards the end of a race. So you just kind of gotta accept it. You gotta understand that sometimes it's just for racing, and at the end of the day, you're gonna race week in and week out. So you're gonna have plenty of other chances to win races.
All right, really good answer. Like you said, it's a really tough question to answer because, like you said, it really is just a
Yeah.
hard question for you to answer. So that's a pretty good answer for what I've witnessed, definitely.
Yes.
All right, next question. Um, how do you know when it's time to push versus ride?
Um, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it depends on like strategy. If you're running like taking tires and you gotta go, you gotta make up that track position you lost from taking tires and gas. Or if it's just towards the end of the race and you gotta push hard. Um, Usually I'll start really trying towards the 30 lap mark. Um, for super speedways, I'll usually hang back until like 10 to go. But for other tracks, I'll usually just try to keep myself in like a top 3, top 4 spot. Um, but just, I mean, if you really can, just go the latest because I don't know, it's like hard to say this, but like the least amount of time you have, the pressure to like feel you have to go and like pass someone is less like just of a pressure, I guess, on your ability to drive.
All right, we got two more questions for you. Um, what separates, in your opinion, what separates a confident driver from a rushed one?
Uh, Wait, a confident and then what driver?
A rushed.
Oh, oh. Well, usually, in my opinion, the best drivers are going to be drivers who are confident but not cocky. Usually, um, so usually, like, not to be like corny or anything, but you can usually like sense an aura off of someone if they're like a good solid driver. I mean, but I mean consistency, um, like qualifying times and just overall like ability to race to battle hard but clean at the same time. I think that's like the biggest difference between confident driver and a rush driver. You're
Like how
just
I
kind of
choose how to
bold.
sign people.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. Final question for you is, what is, in your opinion, one word to describe this team?
Um, you could have a lot of different words. But I think one especially could be chaotic, definitely.
Yeah.
Face a lot of self infliction of arguments on ourselves, and I guess in a way we kind of don't care what anyone else thinks, so it sets like this feeling of like if I'm gonna race here, then I'm understanding that I'm probably not gonna be well liked on the racetrack at least.
All
But
right.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's okay. I mean, most of the time you're not gonna be liked anyways. I mean, I know, like, I mean, I'll openly say this. I don't truly like many people when I'm racing them. Maybe like only like one or two people. But because, I mean, it's the whole point of it. I mean, it's competition. You're gonna naturally not enjoy having competition, but at the end of the day, that's just kind of what it is, the nature of it.
All right. That rounds out the questions I have for you. Do you have anything else to say before we close it off?
I would like to say that Luke is not having a fun time, and he needs to wake up because he's sleeping.
We all think that.
Wake up, wake up.
Say something about the team that you,
Yeah.
from your experience or anything. Like, it's
Yeah.
up to you.
Yeah. If you want to about it, yeah. Um. So what I've experienced from this team is that this team has really changed my perspective on what I see in racing. When I first started racing, I was arrogant, I was self-caring, and I didn't really care for others and didn't really do teamwork. But when I joined Irish Motorsports, I really learned that teamwork is a really big thing in racing, and without teamwork, you can't really be anything. It's just a matter of having having a team who can help you and is different, and there's also a team where they're just filled with self-proclaimed idiots, which would be me. But it's just a really wild ride at Irish Motorsports, and being a part of it is a really amazing thing, and I can't wait to look forward to the future. Reese, I'd like to just thank you a lot for signing me in the first place and giving me the opportunity to drive for this team. It's just been a wild ride for me, and I'm really happy that I'm here and I can experience this with you guys. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for listening to these interviews. We have some clips and images we would like to share with you. Please enjoy.
Is he out?
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
go, go, go.
Alex.
He's
I
almost
Guys, just
out.
give
didn't
him
want
a
to hear.
break.
It's 2 to go. I don't think he
Extinct,
has
I think,
enough
only
time
has
to.
like one fuel. He is really saving.
Yeah.
I think he ran out of
He's
gas.
He's out,
I
go,
don't
go,
know.
go, he's out! Go, go, go!
Reese coming to the white flag. Will Extinct be able to get there
Is
in
he out?
time?
Yeah, he is. He's out.
Reese is, dude, McQueen's blowing tire. McQueen's blowing tire. Go, go, go.
White flag. One
Bro,
more
I'm so
time.
close.
Extinct. Reese is
gonna happen
Reese is
now?
out of third car. Will Extinct
Oh
be
my
able?
God!
Go,
This
go,
is crazy.
go.
Will he make it back to the line?
Oh, he's not gonna get there.
We
No,
gotta go.
here
Oh,
comes.
did he
He's
go?
out of gas. Reese will
Oh,
get by
out
him.
of here, bro.
Reese.
Out of here. That pit strat
gotta
was
Extinct
get
is
by him
out
down
of
back.
gas.
I gotta go!
The four, three and four.
I am so
He's
I
gonna
blew
win
it
it at
in.
Chicagoland.
I
Oh
blew
my
an
God!
engine!
That was awesome. A fuel strategy race.
I blew an engine! Go, car, go!
That was actually that was an incredible.
Wow,
final
would you
stage.
look at that? Tyler is
That was
able to.
amazing.
Tyler's still able to hold on to second.
I'm actually so
Wow.
pissed right. Wait a minute. Mike is out! Mike is out! I got
Coming
pissed!
into 3 and 4.
No, wait a minute!
Let's go!
Holy
Second
moly.
place! I'm in the lead! I'm in the playoffs now!
I'm
What
pushing
an
Extinct to the
incredible
line.
Final few laps, the strategy paying
Yeah.
off for Reese.
Oh my god!
Wow, that was a really good
And-
race. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my
Reese
god! Let's
pushing
go!
Extinct back to
I'm
the
in
line.
the top 8!
Extinct will get 9th.
Come on, only we need to pass him here. Let's go.
Being fused up by Reese. Reese sends it, gets around.
3
We're
wide.
almost 3 wide again. Got 3 wide again.
We're gonna get tight. That gives Reese the advantage down to the bottom.
Also overworked that corner. We're going to the white flag this time though, and anything can happen into 1 and 2.
I think I
White
won.
flag's out,
Only
one more
inside
lap.
battle for second.
A little bit of contact there. Here comes the 20, giving a shove to the 43. To the inside is the battle for second.
Oh, they're both in the wall a little bit. Here comes the 20.
Reese wins. 43 takes second. And Lime's P3.
Good race.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. I can beat Mort.
Mark got out on the left.
He didn't cross the line. That means DNF.
Good race, Reese.
Thank you. Clutch pass at the end. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, Mort didn't even cross the line.
So, Tyler's in, I
DNF.
think.
Number 4, I'm watching the rest of the race in VR. White flags in the air!
Oh,
right!
That's so fucked!
No, wide in the back for second, right behind Reese. I think Reese got this one.
Dude, Cass is an idiot. He values second place over.
Outside. I think Reese. Ooh! The 1 up into the catch fence, so is the 9!
9 as well.
A 23!
Hard hits. Big.
Comes around for
Yes.
number 4. Reese is gonna collect his third
Reese.
or fourth
Yes.
win. Come on, come on. Come on,
Ah, great.
You're beating
Here
me.
at Darlington after a wild overtime attempt.
Oh, Luke up in 4th.
Oh, whoopsies.
Oh my god, he's dead. Easy.
To the green
There
one.
you go. Here we go. Green, red, checkered, and we are green, green, green for overtime for NSCA.
Gotta run. They're gonna split limes through the middle.
Try and go 3 wide here.
Extinct does have a fender, but that outside line.
Oh, here comes Bry! He's taking it! We're stacking up here. Oh,
I am.
wow. Bry's gonna take it and he's pulling away.
Here comes
But
Reese.
here comes Reese on the inside.
Bry's gonna try and block him coming into the tunnel turn.
Diving it in. He's gonna get shoved in there. Here comes the 51.
Here comes Limes once again, just not big enough for run. Coming into turn 3, Reese is he's gonna let off, gonna try.
Larson is closing the gap on
Coming
the
to the
23
right.
car. Look at that. Coming to the white flag. Here we go. One more time around. 3 wide towards the back.
One more final lap around Pocono.
Here comes Reese on that outside. He's gonna dive in, giving the shove to the number 2 car. The 48 is gonna go all the way up high. 2 wide for the lead.
Brian still has a chance. All he needs. Oh, Brian's gonna just let
No, he's gonna let off. Wait. He's gonna try and get him here. He's gonna shove him up. Here we go.
Times, if you can get under, you
Side
got
by
that.
side. We got a loose car in the back.
They're beating him big and down the stretch. Bryce
We
gets
have
it.
car sliding. Here comes the 51. 3 wide. gonna
won.
get it. It's gonna be it. No,
Yes. Yes.
That was crazy. Oh my god.
Finish.
Good job, Reese. Good job.
Larson just passed him. Larson just passed him. Oh my god. Larson's in the lead.
Oh, Reese.
Larson is just 1v1 in all of these guys.
Good. Okay,
That was
good race,
amazing.
good race.
Hold on.
Oh my, I almost had it there. I was so close.
Bry
If
just
Larson just-
barely. Wait. Okay, yeah. It was Bry just barely getting across the line in front of Limes. Those track
Alright,
bumps
got the
can
wall,
kill
got the
you. It's
wall.
always in the middle of the track to the inside. For Ollie.
I fucking
That's
hate you
the
in
pass
transit.
for
You're a
the
terrible
lead.
dev.
Does Reese have anything else at all for the 6 car? It looks like it. White flag.
And I'm so
White
damn
flags in the air, sponsored by the Lifted Lounge. Presented on the
Looking to
football
the inside, he's gonna send it down on the apron.
They're gonna wreck.
They're gonna wreck.
It's sketchy here.
They're gonna keep it off the wall, heading out of turn number 2.
Lucky I didn't let you
Incredible racing by
Yeah.
those two fellows. Into turn
Yeah,
3.
I should have won this. I feel like
Reese is gonna get tight.
Ollie's gonna
6
go
looking
into slick
inside.
track.
He's gonna look inside. We're gonna have a really close finish here.
Oh, turn number
about it.
He's gonna
4.
get it. It's gonna be Ollie.
Ollie is
Two
going
in a
to
row.
go back to back. 3
Bang!
wins on the season for that 6
2
car.
in a row. 3rd win of the season
Alright,
comes here at
boys, time to go
Homestead.
team
An
sightings and drop the
amazing
2 as
finish
well.
between the
Or
23 and the
2.
6.
Reese
Sorry,
is
Reese.
just short yet again
Sorry, Reese. I was
from
just
winning.
Reese, I'm
another
so
race.
sorry, dude.
What
I
an
was just-
amazing
Whatever.
finish.
I don't. It's alright.
Wow.
I was
And now I'm all the way back here because
At
the 8
this
doesn't
point,
actually know how to fucking
he's
drive,
kind
and
of
he just killed the
insane.
88. And
White
the 88's
flag
up and
one
over.
more time. Ollie just has to keep it out front. 42's there. 23 looking for P2.
Thank
He
you,
might get it. 42's in the wall.
I'm fucking done with that bitch.
Clears.
Hey, wait a minute.
And
we can
Ollie
get an
around
IMS 1,
3
2,
and
3.
4 for the final time. The 6 car
Nope, I'm done. IMS 1, 2, 3.
is going to win here at Las Vegas Motor
IMS 1, 2,
Speedway.
3.
Always going to victory lane. Breaking the curse, breaking the Las Vegas curse ever since Xfinity. He was leading, spun out from the lead. He hasn't been good ever since, but we will see him in victory lane today. Wild.
Yeah, good
Wild race,
Dude,
wild
dude,
finish.
Reese, I went from last to 3rd, and I just
Sorry I had to end that race, Reese.
42 out of my way.
Reese.
If you're a lover, you should know the lonely moments just get lonelier the longer you're in love than if you were alone. Memories turn into daydreams, become a taboo. I don't want to be afraid. The deeper that I go, it takes my breath away. Soft hearts, electric souls, heart to heart and eyes to eyes. Is this taboo? Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place in your house of memories. I think of you from time to time, more than I thought I would. You were just too kind, and I was too young to know. That's all that really matters. I was a fool. Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, memories. Those thoughts of past lovers, they'll always haunt me. I wish I could believe you never wronged me. Then will you remember me in the same way as I remember you? Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place. Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place in your house of memories. In your house of memories. Promise me a place. There's no sunshine this impossible year, only black days and sky gray and clouds full of fear and storms full of sorrow that won't disappear. Just typhoons and monsoons this impossible year. There's no good times this impossible year. Just a beachfront of bad blood and a coast that's unclear. All the guests